From the NMSU Department of Journalism and Media Studies in collaboration with KRWG, this is the student-produced News 22, where news matters.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Giandra Hernandez.
And I'm Diego Gallegos. New Mexico is making history, guaranteeing free childcare to every parent in the state.
The announcement was made last Monday by Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham. The new program removes the income eligibility requirement. Prior to this, the state had made free childcare available to families with income below 400% of the federal poverty level. This announcement also fulfills a promise made by the governor when they made the Early Childhood Education and Care Department in 2019.
Now guys, when I got home from yesterday's newscast, that rain was intense, but we needed it for sure.
Yeah, everybody's getting all wet out there. What can you tell us?
Yes, let's go ahead and take a look at our skies right now. So as you can see, this is a live shot on top of the Milton Hall campus here at NMSU, and we can see some of those clouds rolling in, and so hoping for some of that rain even tonight. The sunset is at 7:10, so if you are wanting to take your dogs on a walk, then would be the time. All right, guys, so the skies right now, like I said, are partly cloudy. The temperature is at 81 degrees. The winds are blowing south at 5 miles per hour. Humidity is at 35%. Our dew point is at 52, and our barometer is at 30.5 inches. Yes, guys, like I said, so our high today was a beautiful 86, leaving our average at 80 and our low at 66, so we are going to see a little bit of that cool weather. Our record high in 2021 was at 96 degrees, and our record low in 1968 was at 47. There was a little bit of rain today at 0.04, leaving our yearly rate at 0.09 inches. Back to the desk.
It's been 24 years since the United States suffered the worst terrorist attack in history. Almost 3,000 people died that day when the Twin Towers fell.
Last Thursday on the anniversary, the New Mexico State Fire Department and first responders from Doña Ana County held a memorial stair climb, reenacting the brave firefighters who ran into the buildings and were killed when they collapsed. The stair climb symbolized the 110 flights of stairs they faced. Families, students, and active and veteran military walked alongside the firefighters as they marched up and down the stadium steps. Auditors who looked into the Las Cruces Police Department say the department is doing a good job. The group named OIR completed 10 investigations during that period. They looked into 40 allegations spread across the 10 cases. They found that 32 of those allegations were sustained, 7 exonerated, and 1 being listed as not sustained. The auditors praised the LCPD for using their recommendations, such as reducing the investigative timeline and closely working with the legal advisor. The New Mexico State Police are investigating a police officer-involved shooting in Roswell, New Mexico. Yesterday, police arrived at an all-subs to check on a domestic disturbance. They found 27-year-old Andrew Nathaniel Lopez Cobos crouched behind a dumpster. Cobos ran and pulled a handgun from his shorts, and police shot him. They then took him to a local hospital. State police say Cobos has previously threatened law enforcement and has a long criminal history. His medical condition is unknown at this time.
And the New Mexico State Police needs your help finding a 78-year-old woman who's missing from her home in Rivera, New Mexico. Nancy West went missing yesterday at 4 in the afternoon. She was last seen wearing a gray sweater and black pants, and she was barefoot. If you have any information about Nancy West, call the New Mexico State Police or call 911. In light of a sexual assault settlement, NMSU is requiring all students to undergo training. Every student is now required to complete a 60-minute course. It's designed to educate students on issues of sexual assault and misconduct. Completion is mandatory and students must achieve a passing score of 80%. Failure to complete the course will prevent students from registering for classes. A female student sued after she was assaulted in her dorm in 2022. She settled for $1 million and got university to start this training.
Community meetings to determine how the city of Las Cruces will spend the increased revenue due to the increase in the gross receipts tax are set to begin later this month.
The city is hosting these events after voters approved a measure to increase the gross receipts tax by 0.325%. The money can be used for public safety, parks, streets, and other infrastructure around the city. The meetings will be taking place to help the city gauge where the public wants the money to go. The meeting on October 27th will finalize where the money will go. Every student at NMSU hopes to find a job after graduation.
That's the dream, right? Well, most go to the career fairs hoping to find an opportunity, but have you ever wondered what to wear or what not to wear? The Office of Experiential Learning hosted its 3rd annual fashion show where students model professional outfits. Some looks showed the right way to dress, others highlighted common mistakes like flashy accessories or casual clothing.
fairs, and so we thought this was a great opportunity to kind of have some fun, but also to educate our students on how they should prepare for a career fair.
The Office of Experiential Learning also offers students resume reviews, mock interviews, and career advising. University of New Mexico President Garnett S. Stokes is retiring in July of 2026. Stokes, the university's 23rd president, is the first woman to hold the position. During her tenure, she led the university through the COVID-19 pandemic and rising safety concerns. She also helped modernize campus facilities and expand UNM's hospital. Following her announcement, Stokes signed a 6-month contract extension to help the UNM Board of Regents find a successor. And we hope that she's good after her departure. But stay tuned because Jacqueline will be back with your national weather forecast.
First, some healthy tips to help with aging. More on that when News 22 continues.
Welcome back. You're watching News 22 Wednesday.
Where news matters. Doñana Community College's low-cost dental clinic will soon accept Medicaid. The college's clinic is a full-service dental clinic and offers a full range of services. The clinic accepts Delta Dental and will soon accept Medicaid. Clients can also self-pay. To make an appointment, call the DACC Dental Clinic. And I know it's been real rainy here in Las Cruces, but what else can we say about the rest of the country? Jackie?
Yes, let's go ahead and take a look. So it has been hot and a little rainy here, but there is Hurricane Gabrielle, which is forming in Buxton, North Carolina. It's heading into the Atlantic. As you can see, we do have a collapsed house here, specifically in the Outer Banks, that is flooding. And let's just say Hurricane Gabrielle is coming in very strong with some flooding and gusty winds. So they are making its way to the Bermuda area as well. Taking a look at my next map. Yes, guys, so we can see we are experiencing that here a little bit of everywhere. We can see a lot of that red. So we can see over here in Detroit, we're looking at 82 degrees. In the upper Midwest, it is looking like pretty beautiful weather. We're also looking at International Falls at 76. We can see it down here in Brownsville, we're looking at 88 degrees. In Los Angeles, we're looking at 87. In Seattle, 76. So we're kind of seeing a little bit, getting a little bit cooler, especially now that it's coming to the end of September and starting to make its way into fall. It's good that these heats are starting to cool down. But let's take a look at my next map. So one place that I definitely don't want to be is in Arizona, as they're still at 101-degree weather. So we are going to need a little bit of sunscreen there, and we might just need some all over because it seems like it's just hot, hot, and hot. We are looking at 95 in the Dallas area, and I already have my flight booked to go to San Diego because they're looking at beautiful 71 degrees, and they're also seeing 71 degrees over here in Maine. So we are seeing pretty beautiful weather besides down here in Texas and, like I said, in Arizona. But I'll be right back with your local temps. Thank you. Yes, guys, let's take a look at those local temps. So as we can see, Farmington is looking at a 78 degrees, but it's even beautiful over in Santa Fe. We're looking at 70 degrees. Albuquerque, they're looking at 78 as well. Gallup, 1 degree cooler at 77. Socorro sitting at that 78 as well. Clovis at 75. Ruidoso we see at 71. The city of the Cruces is at 80, and Deming just 1 degree ahead of us at 81. Now for tomorrow, we can see it is looking a little bit hotter. So we can see in Farmington, we're looking at 84, Albuquerque 85, in Clovis over here, we're looking at 81, Roswell 87. So it is getting pretty hot over there, and we're right behind them at 86. And in Deming, we're looking at 86 as well. So we can see it tonight, the skies in Alamogordo are going to be clear, and the low tonight over there is going to be 63 degrees. And tomorrow they are going to see some sunny showers over there, and their high will be 87 degrees. And in Truth or Consequences, we are going to see 61 is the low with some cloudy skies. And then tomorrow they are experiencing those showers as well at 86 degrees. And in Silver City, they're looking at some cloudy skies tonight at 57, and surprise, surprise, they are experiencing showers there as well at 78 degrees is their high. And in the city of the Cruces, we're looking at 66 as the low tonight, so it is getting a little cooler there, showers again, and 86 will be the high for tomorrow, so it looks like we're finally starting to cool down. Back to the desk.
Well, we have Mikey Tongo, and he's next with sports.
Thanks, Gia. Thanks, Diego. Coming up in sports, the Winter Olympics is right around the corner. Don't go too far because News 22 Sports is next.
This is KRWG-TV News 22 Sports.
For the win! He got it!
Welcome back. I'm Mikey Tongo, and let's talk sports. In women's volleyball, round 1 of the Battle of I-25 went to the Lobos. Making the trek up to Albuquerque yesterday, the Aggies held a 2-1 advantage in the first 3 sets of the match, but dropped the last 2 to suffer their very first 5-set loss of 2025. Both teams are making a quick turnaround in less than 24 hours as the Lobos made their way down here to Las Cruces and are squaring off right now at the Pan Am Center here in NMSU. You can catch all the action live on ESPN Plus after our News 22 broadcast. Heading over to the tennis court, the NMSU men's singles team made quite a racket at the Wildcat Invite at Tucson, Arizona. Matias Rojas, his 7-5, 7-6 victory over Northern Arizona's Ivan Perisic was the perfect complement to Ricardo Mercado's 3-set tiebreak win over UNLV's Roberto Hernandez, and a third winning match for the Aggies with Tobias Wallen defeating NAU's Takumi Katsuda in 3 sets as well. Holland Snell closed off the strong weekend for the Aggies with his own 3-set victory over New Mexico's Phil Boson. And that's all for sports tonight. Join us for more sports action tomorrow. Still ahead on News 22, Jacqueline will be back to take a look at your 5-day weather forecast.
Welcome back. Now let's go ahead and take a look at our top stories.
Last Thursday, on the anniversary of 9/11, the New Mexico State Fire Department and first responders from Doña Ana County held a memorial stair climb in honor of the fall first responders. The NMSU Office of Experiential Learning hosted its 3rd annual fashion show where students modeled professional outfits, and Mandy Gaither shares 7 key tips to the door of healthy aging.
Take a look at our 5-day forecast. So we are experiencing some showers on Thursday and Friday, but it is going to be hot for the weekend and going into Monday as well.
Well, that's good news to hear, Jackie. And that's all for News 22 Wednesday. Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight.
Tune in tomorrow night for more news, but don't go too far because Jade Matornelis will be back with Noticias 22 in Español. I'm Giandra Hernandez.
And I'm Diego Gallegos from the whole News 22 team, Gia, Jacqueline, Mikey, and myself. Have a good night.
This news brief en español is brought to you by Noticias 22, la información más completa de Nuevo México, El Paso y la frontera. Noticias 22.
Buenas tardes, yo soy Jade Matornelas con las breves de hoy con las Noticias 22. La Policía Estatal de Nuevo México está investigando un tiroteo involucrando un agente del Departamento de Policía de Roswell. Agentes respondieron a una disputa entre un hombre y mujer cerca de una gasolinera. El sospechoso de 27 años, Andrew Nathaniel López Cobos, se supone que apuntó una pistola. La policía encontró a Cobos escondiendo atrás de un bote de basura. Cobos huyó a pie y un agente lo persiguió. Cobos sacó una pistola y la apuntó al agente. En respuesta, el agente disparó al menos un tiro y alcanzó a Cobos. Fue detenido y trasladado a un hospital en Texas. Agentes descubrieron que Cobos tenía más de 20 arrestos. Cobos está acusado por agresión agravada, por usar un arma contra un agente, posesión de arma de fuego, evasión de arresto y posesión de drogas. La Universidad Estatal de Nuevo México está implementando un nuevo requisito para todos los estudiantes de campus, con el objetivo de crear un espacio seguro y apoyar el aprendizaje para evitar futuros asaltos sexuales por todo el campus. El nuevo programa fue implementado como requisito por medio de una demanda de una estudiante que fue asaltada sexualmente. Estudiantes de la universidad han sido convocados por completar un entrenamiento que se puede realizar en línea. Este diseño está ofrecido para desempeñarle en la vida escolar. Eso fue todo por mi parte. Que tengan una buena noche.